One of my favorite and most iconic arcs in the Naruto Shippuden series is the tale of Jiraiya the Gallant. Aside from Jiraiya's epic battle versus Pain and all the emotions that were felt as he lost that battle, we got a full introduction to the Paths of Pain. Today's statue brings to life that very scene where all 6 Paths of Pain assemble for the first time, invoking a sense of immortality and power that we have never seen before up to that point. I'm also giving away minifigs of all 7 Paths of Pain. All you need to do is just be subscribed to the channel and leave a comment below to have a chance to win. I will select a winner in a few weeks and pin your comment to the top so you know you're the official winner. And here we have the backdrop, which is 2 separate bases that'll combine into one. The first one on the bottom is the heavier of the 2. We have a bunch of different rocks and rubble from that exact entrance scene that we saw before. Some felt on the bottom so it doesn't scratch up. If you look closely as well, there's some little tiny holes that are drilled in because each Path of Pain are going to have a metal steel rod poking out to mount them to the base. I didn't mention it before, but the statue is made by Dream Studio, comes in a scale of 1/7, and I totally almost missed out on it. Sold out super quick, but thankfully I had a friend who was able to secure a unit for me on the aftermarket. On the bottom, we'll see some holes where some screws are going to go into the back and connect it to that bottom portion. On the back is a cool sticker showcasing that, entrance of the Paths of Pain in the manga style. Sad such a cool art piece like that is going to be on the back of the statue, so I won't even see it. But on the back, as I mentioned, we have this screw that's going to go into the back here where these holes are. I was a little bit suspicious about this one because I've never screwed together statues. They gave you a little screwdriver as well, so I used the one that they gave me very carefully and slowly, speeding up the process of screwing that in. I will say I was suspicious, but when everything was tight and together, it is extremely sturdy. Still gonna have to be extremely careful when I am moving this bad boy into the display case once everything's set up. I will be pairing this one together with probably one of the most ultimate Jiraiya statues that I've ever owned that I can't wait to showcase probably next week or possibly the week after. Entering the first Path of Pain. I don't own many statues by this studio, but I'll say I'm a big fan after seeing the quality in person. We can see all the fingernails and toenails for some of them are painted, and the sculpt is overall just fantastic. The red cloud decals look great, and just the way that the cloak is kind of sitting and resting as he's kneeling looks awesome. And with that little steel rod, it does secure him into place, and this is the Preta Path of Pain. As we show each path, you will notice they just nailed each likeness and face decal. It's always crazy to see these in person, hold them, see all the different details up close in person, because we see them animated in the series or through the manga panels, but there's nothing like holding these in real life to see them in 3D. Here's the steel rod for this path, and you can see it is more of a relaxed and standing position, as most of the paths are going to take for the statue. And there we have the human Path of Pain. I gotta say, growing up with this series and watching episodes air weekly just hits so differently. I wouldn't trade it for anything though, because the cliffhangers and epic moments were just worth the wait to see every week. I love displaying cards with my statues, and here's some recent pulls that I got from some boxes that I opened up for myself. Thankfully, he's quite a rare card to find in the Caillou series. I pulled a Deva Path of Pain. This one right here is going to be sent for grading for sure. This coming Friday, July 5th at 8 p.m., I'll be doing a live stream on Whatnot with all sorts of Naruto graded slabs and singles, all starting at $1 each. A link to that live stream will be in the description. If you use that link to make your first purchase, you'll be able to save $15 off, and I'll be throwing in free minifigs into each purchase that night on stream. I look forward to hanging out, and I'll have a bunch of freebies and giveaways on there as well. Next up, we have the main body for the Asura Path of Pain, or the weapon path. All the next 3 are actually going to be standing there, just like they were in the anime or the manga, so no surprises there. And then we have the Naraka path, the one that has probably the most resting, grumpy face of the 6. And then the last one is going to be the Animal Path of Pain. Am I the only one who would love to see a little bit of backstory on each of these shinobi, their abilities and strengths that they have? I'd love to see like a little mini series where they went through that, but here is that Asura Path head. Then we have the Naraka, grumpy looking guy for sure. And then second to last, but not least, the Animal Path, the one that summons everything. I love this one so much, the different beasts that he does bring forth. I'm a huge fan of the summoning throughout the series, so it's cool to see how they tied in that ability to these 6 paths as well. And then to close the 6 Paths of Pain, we have the Deva Path. And kneeling down in that summoning position, again, the way that they sculpted the cloak to have all those wrinkles and folds to go along with his position, just a masterful way. Whoever they did have 3D sculpt this design. Head sculpt is amazing though. Inside you can see they do have his necklace that they sculpted separately, and the way he's kind of looking upward as well is awesome. So of course we know this is Yahiko's body too. Was enjoyable to see his sad, tragic, but epic death in this series. And here's everything with the lights off. Looks absolutely incredible. The way they brought this scene to life. I just am blown away at the fact that they framed everything so well. I never thought I'd like a static statue based off a realistic scene. Look forward to seeing the Holy Grail Jiraiya soon, and I'll see you in the next. Do what you love and love what you do. Bam out!